So this video is quite different to my usual videos, but as there was a live request for it on my Instagram, I thought it'd be perfect to do a review of the Mustang Shelby GT500 as it got unveiled today. So Ford's new Shelby GT500 Mustang that got debuted at Detroit Auto Show today on Monday the 14th of January 2019 showcases a new 700 horsepower beast. It's the quickest street legal Mustang in history. The GT500, which features the iconic Cobra logo, uses further development and supercharged versions of the Mustang GT350's 5.2 litre V8 engine. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a carbon fibre drive shaft, and in a pursuit upsetting move to improve drag and lap times, there's a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox perfect for them 100 millisecond gear shifts, and was actually developed by the team that worked on the GT Supercar. Unfortunately, the GT500 doesn't come as a manual, and it's not actually the same transmission as the GT Supercar, but its fine-tuning is actually related to the GTs. As for each of the different modes you get normal, weather, sport, track and drag modes, and yes, there's also the line lock mode where you can do the burnouts as well. Ford predicts that the 0 to 60 time should be mid 3 seconds and the quarter mile should be sub 11 seconds. Ford has also said that it isn't just for the quarter mile, and it will be able to handle all the corners and hammering around big road courses too. The new GT500 will be a lot faster around the track than the previous GT350R, although there's no official track timings yet for this. It is the prediction from Ford. Apparently the new GT500 is going to be more refined and more friendly, so does that mean that there's going to be no more crowd killers? We'll see. Compared to the previous 2007 GT500 model, which was introduced at the 2005 New York Auto Show, that GT500 uses a supercharged and intercooled modular 5.4 litre V8 engine, rated at 500 horsepower and 488 pound-foot of torque. As mentioned, it borrows technology from Ford GT Supercar and also the race-tuned Mustang GT4. As for changes, the all-aluminium hand-built engine requires a much larger airflow, so the grille is much larger than before. The blue show car that was actually at the Detroit Auto Show event didn't have a production representative engine in it, so people weren't actually allowed to take photos of it or any videos. The only things that we have is from the Instagram page from Ford of that engine. There is also a new hood that's covering the engine and comes with hood pins and also a huge vent, and this is one of the biggest vents that's been put on a production Ford. The large front grille and louvered bonnet vents, that was tricky to say, creates 50% more airflow than the GT350 and helps generate more downforce than any other factory Mustang. Additional cross drilling was also included for better cooling, new longer head bolts to keep the whole car from grinding under pressure, a different head gasket, valves, seals, seats and also springs. The GT500 also features magnetic ride control and 16.5-inch front discs, which Ford claims are the largest on any domestic production coupe. The Brem ones run 6 piston-fixed calipers up front and 4 piston units at the back, although there's no carbon ceramics that's been included on this car. The GT500 gets its own unique rear diffuser with 4 5-inch exhaust sticks sticking out the back. It sits on 4 performance-specific Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres, but the optional carbon fibre track pack swaps these for a more circuit-friendly Pilot Sport Cup 2s. The carbon fibre pack also includes 20-inch carbon fibre wheels, an adjustable rear wing, and deletes the rear seats to reduce weight. As for interior in the new GT500, it has only slightly changed from the GT350, including a nice carbon fibre dash, unique magnesium gear shifters for the automatic, a 12-speaker B&O Play audio system, power adjustable seats with optional suede fabric, or Recaro bucket seats. The Recaro bucket seats also include pass-throughs for safety harnesses, and comes with a Sirius XM radio. It does, however, retain the 12-inch instrument cluster and 8-inch Sync 3 infotainment. The gearshift lever has been replaced with a rotary dial, rather than at least a stick to move it into like drive, reverse, park. Also like the gear stick, the handbrake has been removed too, and it's now replaced with an automatic electric handbrake, so it's just a little switch. The GT500's massive 700 horsepower engine is supposed to rival that of the 707 horsepower Dodge Challenger Hellcat, which has created a lot of buzz for Dodge. The GT500 is essentially a street-to-track car for the Mustangs. There is claims that the new Shelby GT500 will surprise supercar owners with its Ford performance racing tech and supercharged engine. The GT500 has been in development for over a year now, with Ford having previously confirmed the car's wide longitudinal body stripes in a teaser video released before the Detroit Auto Show last year. The car will go on sale in the US later this year, replacing the GT350 as the flagship of the Mustang lineup. Like the GT350, the GT500 will unlikely be sold over here in the UK, which completely sucks for us because we won't really get to see it in person unless we travel to the States. But then again, I guess it could just be imported. Ford had previously announced the Shelby GT500 would be one of a number of new Mustangs that it was going to be introducing. This will also include a hybrid version of the Mustang. Part of a major electrification strategy of the firm's North American lineup, Ford says the hybrid system in the Mustang Hybrid will be tuned to deliver a V8-like performance with more low-end torque. As it goes for my first impressions of the GT500, I think it looks incredible and it just looks so aggressive. Like, the front of it just looks so mean. The bonnet vents, just all of the front, the large grills, it just makes it look so much larger. And the front splitter also flowing around the outside, it makes it all look flush. And I like the introduction of the carbon fibre pack, and then also in the carbon fibre pack the adjustable wing as well. I think that's a nice feature. And then it'll obviously help with all the downforce as well. Now it's time to read some of the Instagram questions that people have had. So I posted a story saying, ask me anything GT500 related to put in the video, and let's see what some of people have replied. So I'm going to bunch some of the questions up. So the first question is horsepower, track, and 0 to 60 times compared to its rivals. It will be 700 horsepower as I've mentioned, and there's obviously no official track times as of yet. That'll get announced later on into the year, but as Ford suggests, it will be like mid 3 seconds, which will obviously be on par with, one of the questions was how would it compare to the Hellcat, and the Hellcat being 3.4 seconds, so I think it will be in comparison to that, either better or about the same or a little bit worse. And then also someone said compared to the Demon as well, and the Demon's 0 to 60 is supposedly 2.3 seconds. The Tesla Model S has come up at 2.53 seconds, and we all know how much faster electric cars are. Unless it's at a rolling start, it doesn't seem too likely, but then again I'm not entirely sure. Another one was, is it just automatic or will there be manual versions? Unfortunately, for some people, I do like the automatic, but then again I can see why people would like manual because it does give you more of a driver feel. And the fact of this is because of, again, like I mentioned, the 100 millisecond shifts. And then this will obviously help with the 0 to 60 time, making that faster, and then also around the track as well, therefore improving timings for the car. So the next question was cost, and the price unfortunately hasn't been announced yet, so we'll have to wait till fall till that gets revealed. And then options for customising. So there is the 2 options that you can get for customising it, and then there will also be like the additional customisations that you can do as well. So there's one which is the handling package, and then the full carbon fibre track pack. The handling package incorporates adjustable strut top mounts and a different rear spoiler with a gurney flap. Now a gurney flap is a small tab on the rear edge of the wing, whereas the track pack, this includes an adjustable carbon fibre wing. Ford says that it does enable more rear downforce than its GT Supercar. Alongside that, there's the front splitter wickers with integral drive planes, and then the rear seats are deleted to save weight. And then finally, what's my opinion and would I buy it? So if I had the money, yes, I would definitely buy it. Although we don't know the price, I'm assuming that it will be a lot. And being in the UK will kind of make it impossible to buy, as they won't sell it over here unless you do import it, and I don't think a lot of people will fancy importing the car over here unless they did really want it, and again I just would never be able to afford that. So yeah, that brings us to the end, and I hope you did enjoy this little overview and review of the specifications and features of the new 2020 GT500 Shelby. So if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more car videos, and I might just do more videos like this if there's new cars that are coming out and there is a high interest around it and people do want me to do them. I will carry on doing it, but yeah, thanks for watching.